Hey everybody, it's BODYBAGZ here with another FGG Top 8 deck profile. Wait, am I on the right side of this thing? Is that right?
Yeah, I guess I'm doing that part now. So we got BODYBAGZ here with another Top 8 deck profile.
I'm in the Top 8 deck profile. I made Top 8. Let's go.
Yeah, you're in front of the camera this time.
Yeah, so I was here at the FGG monthly. Fortunately, the invitational was going on the side. Who knows what would have happened then? But you know, I'm in the top 8 now.
Well, hold on. You didn't just get top 8.
I didn't just get top 8, no.
What'd you get?
I got top 4, and I won this wonderful secret rare first ed Judgment Dragon.
Nice.
Kinda dope. But yeah, and I did it with the hottest new deck, Spellcasters, made by Majid Khan, who made top 16 or top 8 at the RBET. I thought it was a super cool deck, so I decided to give it a shot.
Yeah.
And it worked really well for me. So
this has been one of those decks that you check in the entire tournament. Just like, how's this guy doing? How's this guy doing? He's still doing it?
Dude,
okay.
Everyone was like watching my games. I'm just like, I'm not the important one here, right? There's an invitational over there. So let's get into it.
Let's get into it, yeah.
Cool, yeah, so this deck is Spellcasters in the name. So these are your main dudes. Got your Breaker, you got your Defender. These are your normal summons that get the spell counter. These guys, obviously, core to the deck, MVPs of the day. Defender just felt good all day long.
I think people at home know what Breaker does, but not everyone's quite caught up on Defender yet. So what's Defender do for you?
Very true. So Defender, what he does is he gets a counter just like Breaker does, but when a spellcaster would be destroyed, you can remove a spell counter from the field to save it effectively.
Cool. That's battle card effect, everything?
Battle card effect, yep, exactly.
Nice.
So it does it all. So yeah, this guy just has like an extra life, which is, and he's also a light, and it's very helpful for when they go to attack you, thinking, okay, I'm just going to remove that and then attack with my second guy. Then you hit him with the Honest,
right.
And then you're just absolutely cooking them at that point. But yeah, this deck isn't just about these guys. You got the other supporting cast too. Crusader of Endymion. Largely, he's just a level 4 spellcaster light, 1900 attack.
You ever Gemini summon that today?
I never Gemini summoned it today.
Tragic.
No. As much I do play Geminis a lot, and I would have loved to do that, but it didn't come up this time. No. Yeah, I decided to keep up the pressure because he can't actually add a token to himself. So for those who don't know, when he's Gemini summoned, he can put a spell counter on a card that can hold spell counters, and it gains the spell counter and also 500 attack for the turn. But he can't actually hold the counters that he's giving out. Yeah. So
he's a beater.
Interesting quirk on that guy. But it would have been cool. But anyway, 1900 beater ended up being enough sometimes. The next spellcaster is 3 Kaiku. There's Vayu Turbo, there's Frogs, Heroes. He's just kind of MVP from that. You have your Gravekeeper package, 3 Spies, 1 Descendant. This just gets you a level 4 on the field most of the time, alongside your tuners, which are coming up. And you have the extra pop as well.
Nice.
So Descendant can kind of act like Breaker and so on sometimes. You have your Psychic guys. So this deck runs Emergency Teleport, and the original deck builder, he actually had 3 Psychic Commander. I changed it to 2 and 1 Krebins. This deck really wants to spam Arcanite Magician. So you got your 3 tuner here, your 4s over here. You do that. But I wanted access to Tempest Magician, who we can get into later. But largely, these guys are just big normal summons. They're effectively all 1900 beaters. Breaker can be 1900. This guy's 1900. Psychic Commander is effectively a 1900 beater because he can pay in the damage step to reduce your opponent's monster by 500. So you just kind of got these, normal summons, attacks or passes. Another thing, this guy gets under bottomless. So it's like, that's just dope too. The deck is rounded out with a Gale and Honest. So another 3 tuner. I actually went into Armor Master this tournament.
That's fun.
And that was cool. So yeah, those are the monsters. Pretty good. They just normal summoning guys, attacking guys.
Bunch of spellcasters.
Yeah, bunch of spellcasters.
Let's get to the spells.
Let's do that. For a spellcaster deck, there's not a lot of spells in this deck.
Oh.
You play 3 Secret Village, E-Telly, Allure, and MST.
I'm confused. You said that was Secret Village. That's QCR.
Yeah, so this one is not actually, but these are. So these Secret Villages, this is basically part of, like, one of the main reasons you play the deck. So as long as you have a spellcaster on the field and your opponent doesn't, they cannot play spells. At all. So when you think about the decks that are out there, I don't know, like what plays a lot of spells? BODYBAGZ. What else? Help me out.
Hero
decks. Yu-Gi-Oh decks like to play spells.
Yeah.
They don't like to see this card. This card is just pretty insane. E-Telly obviously gets you out your tuners to go into your Arcanites, and then you play darks and lights, and that's that. Those are the spells. Traps are very defensive. This deck is very controlling. You want to summon your guys and protect them. So you have 3-dimensional prison and 2 bottomless. Let's see. The other sort of control-y cards are Mirror Force, Torrential, Compulse, and your Solemn to kind of protect your board. Right. Torrential's cool with Defender because you can have Defender out there with your counter, have your opponent summon a guy, and you Torrential, you get to keep your board and theirs goes away. So that's kind of fun. Let's see, the original deck builder, he played a Sakuretsu armor and 1 Royal Oppression. I decided to just main deck 2 Royal Oppression. Cool. You know, we already got a lot of floodgates here, and I just figured if I can control what my opponent's doing, I'm winning these games.
No special summoning.
Exactly.
No traps? Oh, no.
No traps.
Oh,
and no cards in your hand either. You just can't do anything against this deck. It's unbeatable except for the 3 people who beat me today.
Those don't count.
Yeah. So moving on to the side deck.
Looking at this top card for a little bit.
Yeah, this card was the MVP. So this is Jaugen the Spiritualist. For those who don't know, you can discard 1 card. Number one, the biggest reason I played it over, say, Fossil Dyna, for example, is that this is a spellcaster and a light. So it's already doing the things that you want to do. It's turning on your Secret Village. It's threatening Honest. But it's also, your opponent cannot special summon monsters. And then you can also discard a card to destroy the ones that have been special summoned. This deck doesn't really do a lot of special summoning outside of the synchro plays. But Jaugen has been crazy. You come in going first, you Jaugen, you play Secret Village, set a little Compulsor, Bottomless or something, have your Honest in hand. What are they going to do? Actually, Christia Sworn does have answers to that, but I'll talk about that. So that's Jaugen. I think this was the MVP of the day, honestly. It won me 3 games today.
Nice.
So, mad dope. 2 DD Crows, they were good. DD Crows, 2 DD Crow things. These guys never really came up. I saw a YouTube video that said this might be good against BODYBAGZ, never came up, so I don't know. We'll see. Heavy Storm, Lightning Vortex. These knocks were really good. I didn't really use the Heavy Storm. Lightning Vortex came in handy once, but the Nobleman's really worked. Just really hit those value turbos and stuff like that.
Right.
2 Dust Tornado for some extra pops. A lot of Future Fusion today, and Breaker's a little too slow for that. So we want to hit it right when it's activated. Same with Black Whirlwind too. So these were good. Mask of Restrict for the frogs, and what else, and 1 more Compulse.
Nice.
Moving on to the extra deck. Honestly, there's really not too much to talk about. We only need to talk about these guys here. I don't think that I summoned anyone. Oh, I guess I did. I did summon him.
Oh, yeah, you said you summoned that one.
But so these.
Let me just throw out the rest of it really quick.
Yeah, sure, we can do that.
Don't even mention them. Just like
the 6s. Psychic Life Transfer. I didn't play it, but I didn't play it today. I was never too low. I would either get blown out or there was actually a game. Anyway, it doesn't matter. This card is good. It can like get you a little more health when you need it in a pinch, but didn't come up. Ancient Fairy, Black Rose, Colossal Fighter, Stardust, Thought Ruler, and your 2 Chimeras.
Nice.
These guys, I didn't play today, but they were there.
Moral support.
But back to these guys primarily. This is the bread and butter of the deck. You're summoning level 4s, you're getting your 3 tuners, and you're just popping cards left and right. He's also a light, which is super helpful because you have Honest. So it's like, you're just kind of, a lot of the time, you would want to summon him in defense, but like, I don't know, just kind of taunting them, just having it in attack, and having people just not attack you anyway because you're like, I think he has Honest. I didn't always have the Honest. So, whatever.
We saw a pretty cool play on stream today where Michael Kelly made an Arcanite Magician in attack mode to beat over a dupe frog. It was clear the double dupe, or clear the dupe, the substitute, and then just beat over the last one.
For sure.
Yeah, because it's 400, but that's more than 100.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the last card is Tempest Magician, which actually did come up. So I'm really glad I made that change with the Krebins. So for those who don't know, Tempest Magician hits the field, adds a spell counter to it, and you can discard cards to add spell counters to monsters on your field. You can then remove cards from it to burn. Now you can then remove the spell counters to deal 500 for each spell counter you removed. This is cool. The burn is cool. Didn't come up, but what did come up was Arcanite removes spell counters from the field and not himself. I guess you can also just put it on him with this card, but so once you get your Arcanite next to your Tempest, you can just like ditch your hand, just start popping left and right. That or you can just go straight for the burn.
Right.
Again, these guys, they remove from the field for their effects, so these guys also kind of support this cast.
Cool.
But that's the deck. It was a lot of fun. So thanks to Majid Khan for making this. It was a blast to play today, and thanks for the inspiration. That's awesome. So I guess shout outs. I'd like to shout out my mom, who didn't even know I was here today, and I didn't even tell, but I still love her anyway. My lovely girlfriend, Ashley, who's at home, who was texting me all day. Thanks to FGG for hosting this event, and Quentin for recording this video in my stead.
You don't got to do that. I'm just trying to fill your shoes.
But so that's it. I guess we'll see you all next time.
All right. Thanks for coming out, Brian.
Peace.
Yep.